We have made it abundantly clear that we were in government, in this GNU, to share power, not merely to make up the numbers, for the ANC to continue rolling out the same destructive policies and proposals that have landed South Africa in the situation that it has found itself over the last 2 decades.
The President noted that land reform is essential not only for justice and redress, but also for economic growth and national food security. And by the way, this matter has been with us in the National Assembly as well as the NCOP up until to the point that it was now on the desk of the President to sign. And he has done exactly that. So all the boxes have been ticked. Now that the DA and others wake up in their slumber as though this is new, they have not been aware of it. President Ramaphosa just woke up and formulated an act and decided to sign. That's not how things are done. Anyone want to challenge the act and say that in terms of the law, is either it is inadequate or it is unlawful. So our system allows for checks and balances for such matters to be processed. So they are free to do so, rather than grandstanding and seek to deal with this matter as though it is something new. And also want to redefine how the executive must function. Once the act is an act, you are a minister, you have to implement the act. Or otherwise, we will take you to task for non-implementation of the act. We will take you to task in terms of the legislature, the National Assembly, will hold you accountable. That is the first thing. Secondly, we'll take you to task for non-implementation of an act of government and of the people of South Africa, which is constitutional. So you've got no choice. It's lawful. You can't run government like as if it is your stokvel. You do what you want. If it doesn't happen, you can disappear with the money of the stokvel. No, it doesn't work like that. And then people must be educated on how government is getting. You run government, you take an oath, you are a minister. You are not there because you represent your party. Once you are sworn in, you are a minister. You must implement all the acts of government. Any minister who doesn't do that will hold them accountable. It is up to the President to deal with matters in relation to his prerogative. We are not going to give instructions to him about that. DA, there's no DA minister in the GNU, it's ministers who must conduct themselves in terms of the prescripts of the law. I'm not going to use this language that if they don't want, they can go. No, it doesn't work like that. Because when they chose to participate as a party, they knew what they want. Because it is very clear to me every day that they wanted to put brakes on transformation. And by day, if they get frustrated and they don't succeed, they might embark on other ways. And it's up to them as the party. But when they make the choice, they knew the path they were embarking upon. The same as us. We know the dangers, the difficulties, and the risks. But we made it very clear that we will not compromise on what made the ANC to get 40%. We will not compromise on that. We made it very clear. And once we do that, we've got to account to our constituency, to our membership. Why did we now deviate from implementing resolutions of the ANC? Of course, we have said and we have been open and we have been castigated week in and week out about our choice of GNU. which include the DA. And the minister is a political overseer of the implementation of that policy. And somebody comes, doesn't make a dent, he appears every day on the news, but at the end of the day, you are not advancing. So that is why we introduced in government monitoring and evaluation, so that we are able to monitor from a perspective of a tangible intervention in government. Are we advancing? Because Mbalula can be on a press conference every day, but he's not moving the needle. He's not transforming that ministry. But you love him because he's on press conference, but akuhambeki. So monitoring and evaluation will be able to tell you, Minister, in terms of your performance agreement, these are the things I want. I love it when we are on TV, because ministers must be on TV. Ministers must be on the news to update society about the work that they do. So this question of just changing people in government and so on, it has proven that it doesn't work all the time. It has got to be done when it is absolutely necessary. It has got to be done. So we didn't manage DA strategically. They chose these portfolios themselves. Unfortunately, they went into those portfolios in which the government that was in charge in those portfolios was the government of the ANC led. And at the same time, in those portfolios, there was outstanding work that has been done. That include the bills and all other things.